Hello everybody, and welcome back. I know it has been about a little over a week since my last video, but it's been some busy times right now. We're in birthday season in my family, so there's a lot to do every week. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. I am excited to continue playing, because as I said in one of my previous videos, we are getting to like one of my favorite parts in the game. We are currently deputized in the town of Rhodes, and there's some pretty amazing stuff about to happen story-wise, some pretty amazing scenery, and some really cool story missions. So let's get back into it right away. Let's not waste any time. Arthur had a different thought though, as we are kind of in a marsh. I'm not sure why. Alright. Get to our trusty horse, Ghost. Let's see, what missions we got to do right now. Oh, let's see. We got Beau Gray, and we got Lenny. Let's go see Lenny, because looks like in that little picture there, Lenny's getting into a confrontation. We gotta have our boys back. Alright, let's go. So one thing I found myself thinking about recently was how would they continue the story of Red Dead Redemption if they plan on making another game? You know, obviously Red Dead Redemption 2 was a prequel to Red Dead Redemption, or that was the later part of John Marston's story. And how do you think that they would continue it? I would love to hear your input, you know, down below in the comments. I personally don't see them. They're either going to go back in time and focus on maybe like a young Dutch, or a younger Arthur. That would be pretty awesome. I know I would certainly be about that. I think most of the Red Dead Redemption fan base would be about that. Everybody loves Arthur. And it would also be cool to see Hosea and everyone younger. Or they could just completely, you know, go back a few, like 20 years or so and completely focus on different characters. But maybe we would hear, you know, talk about the characters that we know and like now. That would be kind of cool. Just see them, like, wanted, or, like, hear about it from, like, somebody selling a newspaper. That would be a nice little cool touch that they could do, too. You know, like the Van der Linde gang strikes again. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, God, I really hope that they make another Red Dead Redemption, because this game is just a masterpiece.
Morning, Arthur.
Morning. I feel like no other game that I've played, or at least on the extremely short list of games I've played in my life, that have nailed a story, setting, and pace quite like this game.
Arthur! Yes, kid. You got a lot on? Just hunting for all this hillbilly gold that Dutch and Hosea seem to think is out there just waiting to be stolen. Why?
I got something. Could be good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in Rhodes talking to some of the colored folk. They said there's a gang of fools holed up in the swamps east of here who think their war ain't never ended.
The Civil War?
Yeah, apparently it's still raging in these fools' minds 30 years later.
Okay.
That ain't my point. These ignorant fools are weapon dealers. And in their dealing sometimes sit on a decent pile of cash. Yeah, been selling weapons to Cuba and South America.
You don't have to say more, Lenny. We're in.
Anyway,
Weapons?
the old boy I was talking
Oh
to
yeah.
reckon there might be a bunch of cash just sitting around.
Weapons and cash?
Maybe a nice stash of
I
weapons.
feel like as the deputy sheriff, I should be going after this.
Exactly.
Well, worth taking a look at least, isn't it?
That was
See
my
this
thing.
badge, Lenny?
Said it was at some place
We have a
called
job to
Shady
do.
Dale, deep in the woods.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go, kid.
All right then, let's go rob some fools.
Girl?
Come on, it's this way. On me. Ja.
What the?
Yeah.
You know, I might have met these crazies before.
You been drinking again?
No. Well, yes, but
Yeah.
no, that's not how I might have met them.
Going to cinematic
I
mode.
think some of them harangued me and Sadie when we were coming back with supplies.
Ah, the Lemoyne Raiders.
And Mrs. Adler did
We've had a few
just
run-ins
fine.
with them.
More than fine, actually. She's terrifying. But I got a notion these fellers is one and the same.
Arthur's like, Sadie is terrifying. Yes, she is.
Peckerwood idiots in the state of Lemoyne. That's for sure.
Is it really that different in this state? We haven't come far.
It seems like it is.
These boys got a manner about them, but I haven't necessarily noticed.
That made me nervous, that rock.
Mr. Morgan, you wouldn't notice. But most of it is a glance or a word. And after that, a visit in the night.
Mm.
Well, out west, it's...
Out west is out west. And you're all who you are. Right? Decent folks. But some places down here, they judge differently.
Well, then, guess it can't be so easy for you, Lenny. Sorry you're caught up in this.
Well, I guess their gold's still shining, and their guns still shoot. So I'm game for robbing any and every one of these bastards for all they got.
Okay, then.
Plus, it beats being lynched back in Blackwater with all of you by my side.
I guess it does.
Let's see, we should probably get like a rifle ready. There we go, the repeater. Yeah, we'll get the shotgun ready too.
Feels like we're close. It's a rundown old plantation house down in the bayou somewhere.
Let's take it slow. Be cautious. If, like you say, these crazies are sitting on weapons, we're gonna want to strategize a little before getting shot at.
Truth.
Of course. They said find the old battlefield and keep on going.
Well, we got some wrecked old Civil War weaponry. Now where are the wrecked old Civil War holdouts?
Well, there's like a horse
See
carcass
that
there.
church up ahead? They're supposed to use it as an outpost. Heard they got men going between here and the big house all day.
Okay.
Look at this field. Imagine getting caught up in a fight like this.
Yeah, I don't care to. Hold those reins in. Let's just take a look around the place.
I hear you. It doesn't look like anyone's here.
We don't know that for sure. Let's have us a nosy.
What timing, Ghost? What timing?
Hey, come on. I'll lead you there. Hear that? Someone's on the track. Look there, a wagon.
Let's see where he's going. You're on me now.
Right behind you.
Let's keep our distance. Just two fellas out on the road.
Hey, that look like dynamite in the back there?
It looks like we're on to something.
I need like something. Should have. There we go. Some Kentucky bourbon. There we go. We'll have a gin.
I think I see something. End of the avenue, between the trees.
Might be it. Might be. Keep it steady.
There's two guys on the road. Right, Arthur?
Plantation house. Must be Shady Bear. I reckon we can leave our mounts up there, off the trail.
Good enough to me.
Get down and come on. Are you coming? Are we doing this?
Let's see when we can get a good look at everything. Lenny, what are you doing? Hide amongst the trees. Isn't that what I'm doing? What's going on? Like, is it because my horse is not in the yellow? Or not in it enough? Come on.
Come on. We can get a view on it.
Literally, it was that.
Bring your sighted rifle, okay? I'll take the other side. You get in cover there.
Un momento. Okay. Oh wow, it automatically gave it to me. Interesting.
Oh, you see anything?
Yes. Yes. They're here, all right. And they're armed. Almost a militia.
Look over to the left.
I know dynamite crates when I see them.
You got something, right?
Oh, we got something. We can hit them head on, fight them honest. Or you could go down there acting friendly.
Friendly? With these folks?
Just draw them into one spot, then I'll start shooting.
Well, that might be the dumbest idea I've ever heard. But hey, I'm always up for a performance. Just give the word.
You're going in, kid. Give them both barrels of charm.
We are gonna do the dynamite and send Lenny in. Just gotta make sure he doesn't get too close.
Today is a fine and fabulous day. As
It's
all
like
days,
1,
and so
2. Yeah, there's a bunch. Bunch of them down here. Should start with the.
Praise be. Now, I come in peace to discuss the merit.
Got you, Lenny. Right in the butt. Ooh, I got a hat. Nice. So can I. Fall in the mustache, Lenny. Remember that. What? How dare you? Where's he go? There we go. Got you. Got you. Okay, music's dying down. That's always a good sign. Wait a second.
Any men in the area would have heard that. They might be on the way. Now let's grab something and get out.
Sounds like a plan.
Do 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 do. Oh, that was intense. Put all the X's on the minimap.
You got anything?
Not yet. Hey, this could be promised.
Nice.
Here. Come on. This is full of new rifles.
We can sell those, right?
We sure can. We'll check the rest later. Now, come on. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go. Get this back to camp. Yep.
Yep.
Gotta be careful though. Dynamite on it. So sorry.
Don't spare the nag. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, take it easy.
Come on, Ghost.
G up. Fall in.
Roger. Coming our way. Keep it together.
Hey, stop! What's a black feller doing coming out of Shady Belle? In one of our wagons?
We was doing some business with your brothers back there.
You don't look like any kind of folk we deal with.
Our business was conducted to the satisfaction of all parties. Until now, that is.
Nope. No. Something don't feel right about this. Not him and not you neither, Yankee. Get these lines...
Yep. Leonard.
I'm looking, all right? I can't see anyone chasing us.
I should think we're out of the woods then, so to speak.
Boy, oh boy.
You did good.
Good job, Lenny.
Did it.
Well, let's get to
That was a good
saying
find.
anything like that.
I know Sean's been bringing in quite a lot lately, and I wanted to... It's good to have something to show like this.
Sean's a loudmouth bragger. Don't worry about what Sean does.
Hey, I like him, you know?
Well, so do I. Against my better judgment. Just, you worry about you. He wasn't on Leviticus Cornwall's train with me. We had to dig him out of Blackwater.
But...
But nothing. Me and Dutch, and everyone who counts. We know what you do for this gang. We notice. Keep it up. You're gonna start seeing things change for you.
Okay, then. Okay. Thank you, Arthur.
Anytime for you, Lenny. Anytime.
Hey, the camp's in these trees up here.
Let's get there.
It's like things popping up in the campgrounds. Like, oh, a horse just appeared.
Arthur, Lenny, coming back.
Just a deputy sheriff, you know.
These are fine rifles. Right? I'm gonna keep one, just for me. Hey, I always enjoy riding with you, kid. You know how to fight.
Hey, you too. Anytime, Arthur.
Nice bolt action rifle. Nice. So we got the next mission would be the Beaugray mission. So we will head on over that way. Ain't nothing else popped up. Yep. All right.
Let's go, girl. Yeah.
And now we gotta ride through roads to go to the Gray Manor. That shouldn't take too long though. Luckily this campsite's pretty close to the town.
Yep.
Hopefully we don't run into any Lemoyne Raiders, that's for sure. They are not gonna like me at the moment. Alright, so we're still under the no guns in town. There's a stranger mission right there at the statue. I'll have to come back for that.
They witness stranger things.
Move! Gavin?
Alright, you tell him. Gavin? Have you seen Gavin?
Anyone see Gavin?
Alright, here we are.
Straight family business. Coming through. You're good.
It says to go. No. Oh. Come on, horse. There we go. It says to go this way. And make a left. What breaks? Oh, there he is. There's Bo. A little sip of my drinkity.
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
Don't read it out loud.
My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope.
Arthur's like, wait,
they're
what?
gonna-
What did you just say?
They'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going.
I was like, this is an extreme waste of my talents, please. Go, Ghost.
Mount up, all right, and follow me to Rhodes. Come on, come on! Yeah! We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
You know, it's like the middle of the night, right? Or about to be.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
I can't be calm. If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Well, good as the cause is, I can't let her become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
There they are.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no matter, sir. They need protecting.
I was like, I'm not laughing.
Certain elements, mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Miss Calhoun! Miss Calhoun! My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign.
Arthur's like, I'm getting shot at.
We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. We cook now. Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Baker Roads, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good.
Oh, he actually used his real name.
Not too quick and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun. And maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Well, our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan.
Obviously it's Main Street.
It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly.
If he ain't drunk, he's been drunk every time I've seen him.
Oh, do give it a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
Yeah, that's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
A little further, please. Stop just past the bank.
You got it.
This is fine, sir.
Oh, okay.
Ladies, get down.
Come on! Go home! Shut your mouth! What are you doing? The hell is going on? Oh my God! Shit! Causing all this trouble. You don't even know what's going
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair, equal,
Shut
and
up.
free, just as the founding fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
His philosophy dependent on biology.
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that.
What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
Learn yourself
I'm on it.
manners, cousin.
Let's go. Come on,
Anything
Arthur.
better to do.
Oh, you always was
Bo,
a cocky little...
weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me,
That's just as good as... Let's take this outside.
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now.
We gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
I was just there.
Of equality, a land of progress. Look at the beautiful land.
You gonna lead the way, or... Alright.
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me...
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
The sooner it's dealt with, you mean, we're dealt with. Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
But Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. And I don't know. This is awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but
You should leave.
I will. As soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes.
Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
I almost wanted to let him keep the money so that he can just, you know, put that towards getting out of town.
Come on, girl.
Oh, okay, let's, feed ghost.
Good,
go.
girl.
Carrot. There you go. Act natural.
Nice evening.
Sure is. I don't know. But what mission do we got now? Okay, so it's back up at base, and we got... Oh, that looks like a bank robbery. Sodom, back to Gomorrah. And we got Abigail Roberts. Abigail needs to speak to you. The map is still huge by today's standards, I feel like. Also feels bigger too, since you're only riding it by horse or on foot. Yeah, let's go do this Bill Williamson mission. Looks interesting. Arthur has a mask on and he's holding somebody at gunpoint, so could be a lot of fun. Let's go.
Yep.
Back to camp. A little bit. You don't want to get to know the real Arthur. Pardon? Alright. It almost looked like, in that picture for the mission, it almost looked like a vault that we were going after. So that would be awesome. Doing like a little robbery, a bank robbery. Bring it on. A lot of gunshots going off at night here. Skirt. Alright, we are back at camp. Time to see Bill.
We need to talk to you.
Rode well, girl.
Welcome back, Morgan.
Hey, Sean.
Any trouble at all, Sean, you holler.
I need a word with you, Morgan.
Fishing might be fun, but boy is Bill annoying.
What is it?
We got something cooking you might be interested
I don't like the sound of this.
Been cooking since Horseshoe, but you went and kicked up all that commotion in Valentine. Now, we was preparing to rob the bank there until you got involved in all that nonsense, and I don't know, I just feel like it's unfinished business.
That wasn't my fault. It was just one of them things.
How come every time I get in trouble, I'm called a fool and an idiot? But when you get in trouble, oh, it's just one of them things.
It's a good point, Arthur.
A very good point.
All right, well, what do y'all want me to do?
He's like,
Goddamn bank
excuse me?
with us.
Have you guys been in this gang for 20 years? I don't think so.
There?
4 of us can hit the bank easy, but I ain't gonna lie to you. There will be law if we linger.
And if we're serious?
No, just local boys being rounded up and pressed into action.
Meaning?
If we go in quick and quiet, we can hit it just fine. If there's 4 of us, I mean.
Y'all think it's worth the risk?
It's a bank, Arthur.
So? Is the take good?
According to the fella I met, yes. It's the end of the stock sales. Plenty of money and plenty of people milling about.
Okay, alright.
All right, I suppose it's worth taking a look at least.
We should wait until the morning. In any case, I need to change out of these rags if I'm gonna be performing.
Okay. So, Bill, this better be worth it.
Oh, it is. We put a lot of research into this one.
I hope so.
Somehow,
All right.
Bill's description of a lot of research worries me.
Mr. Morgan,
He doesn't seem like the research
Strauss?
that
type.
man, the debtor, Thomas Downs, apparently he's dead.
Dead? Huh. Well, he didn't seem very well.
His wife, I believe he has a wife and child. She will assume the debt, of course.
Of course.
When you can, head up there and collect. We lent them a lot of money.
Okay.
Gentlemen, let's go rob ourselves a
Yeah.
bank.
What's the plan then?
Oh, we're gonna send Karen on in ahead as a
That
distraction.
don't seem right.
Then we're just gonna rush on in afterwards.
Husband
There's a
just
small
died,
bank
and we're
in a
gonna go up
low
and
town.
harass them
Nothing
for
that
money.
big way of security. We just need to bring you along as a insurance policy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, let's move out.
I hope there is a time skip.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, that music.
So, tell me again about this big can't-go-wrong plan of yours.
Oh, it can go wrong. Anything can, once the shooting starts.
Well, that's reassuring.
Like I said,
It ain't.
we'll see how it looks. If we can get in all right, we'll send Miss Jones ahead to the bank. They won't recognize her.
I'll show you boys how it's done.
What are you thinking this time?
I don't know. Fellers always like the lost little girl, but nobody plays a drunken harlot quite like me. Nita should work.
Once she's got them distracted, we'll move in.
When I was scouting the place the other day, there was only a couple of guards.
We deal with them and any customers who are feeling brave. And you always fancy yourself as the Vault Man, right, Arthur?
Now I see why you brought me.
Hey,
You needed
I'm
me.
more than willing.
Nah, best I do it.
Oh, and did Dutch tell you I've also been cooking up some deals with them Gray Boys?
What? No. What kind of deals?
See, you don't realize, Morgan. I'm out there putting in the work same as you. I've been drinking with them a couple times now. Seems they're looking for some extra security.
Yeah, I'm sure they
Lenny, get it together.
Could be something
Come
in it
on.
for us.
Well, just be smart about it. We got a lot of irons in that fire right now.
Yes,
Whoa,
I
that
know,
deer is gonna
Morgan.
be joining us.
Whoa!
Oh yes, this song is good. Building that suspense.
Glad you and Lenny are along for this, Karen.
Someone's got to keep you boys out of trouble.
I hope
ain't
you
sure
can.
even Lenny can be relied on to keep his head. Not after that night you two had in Valentine.
Yeah, I've been trying to forget that. What little
little.
I remember of it.
You've always been a bad drunk. And before you say it, I know. Takes one to know one.
Guess we'll never learn.
And Bill ain't much better. So should we stop for some whiskey?
How about we wait till after the bank, all right? Can't believe you got me going back to Valentine.
Don't
Literally.
tell me it ain't hurt you leaving that bank behind.
Not really.
Work a town and not hit the bank? That's downright pathetic.
I guess we went a bit beyond working it. We shot the place to hell.
You did, Morgan. Not me. I played it cool up there.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm an
You know
angel.
some O'Driscolls?
Ah, is that right?
Like I said, you mess up, it's just one of them things. I mess up, I'm the prize idiot.
Well, Bill, I don't know what to tell you.
surprised you ain't already ripped me about that dynamite again. One mistake, and I'll never live it down.
No,
What do
he
you
won't.
need? Pat on the back? A medal?
Just know, I got the lead on this one.
We'll see about that.
Until you don't.
Once things get going. So, how are you feeling about this, Lenny?
Well, at first I thought it was a bad idea. But then I figured they all are if you think about them long enough.
Certainly have been recently.
I mean, why the hell not? Roll with it. I just told him we needed you along.
I appreciate the compliment.
Thanks, Lenny.
And if we didn't rob this bank, we really would be slipping.
Thoughts like that, and you're one of us, no doubt.
Sure hope so.
All right. Guess we're doing this then. So, thinking this through. We rob Cornwall's train. We shoot a heap of his men in Valentine. We rob his stagecoach.
This is just dawning on you now.
And now, we're going back to the one place he knew where to find us.
That's the genius of it. Folk never look at what's right under their nose.
I ain't
Yeah.
sure that's always
I don't
true.
know about that one, Bill.
What's happened to you? You're getting real nervy in your old age.
The last few weeks happened.
Forget about Cornwall. He can't have many men left at this point. Got a bit hairy in that barn, but we all walked away fine from that.
Didn't walk away with much.
If 4 of us could deal with them in Valentine,
That'll have to wait. We're here. Let's take it nice and easy.
Hey, folks. How's it going? Really hope no one recognizes me. That would be bad. Four trench coat dressed men and one woman. Nothing suspicious about that.
Good
Nothing.
morning.
We're bodyguards for her, that's all. A saloon where it all went down.
okay, let's leave the horses here off the main drag.
All right, gentlemen, here we are.
Okay.
Alright.
Get
No
ready.
pressure.
Okay. Go to work.
Of course. All right, keep it cool and follow me, fellers.
So shady.
So, we never decided. Is it lost little girl you want, or the drunken harlot?
I think I'd like to see the little girl lost.
So even you long to save the fallen women, eh, Arthur? You break my heart. You really do.
If you're ready, get going.
Good luck, gentlemen.
We got this. Okay, we're going.
No, hold on. Wait till she's got him reeled in.
I'm with child, and it's. I don't want to go to the workhouse.
Get your goddamn hands up! This is a goddamn robbery!
Nobody move!
No word up! Nobody move!
Don't make us hurt you! Here, unlock the door.
Okay, the door's unlocked.
Oh, you think we're here for fun? Come on. Come on. Yeah. Open the goddamn vault. Open it.
Come on. Quicken up.
Come on.
Dude. I'm gonna beat you again.
Too goddamn slow!
Come on. This guy has like no value for his life.
Son of a bitch, hurry up! Come on!
Okay.
Jesus. Thank you.
I'm in! Someone come make sure the chute behaves himself in here.
Alright.
Come here. Open the lockboxes now!
The manager does that.
God damn it! Now what?
Guess I'll crack them or blow them up. Keep an eye out. I'll be as quick as I can. Yeah,
just try and
I should
crack
be
it.
able to crack these.
Keep things quiet.
But you better be quick. You shut the hell up and stay still.
Hey, keep still. If I see that leg move again, you get a bullet in it.
We got one.
Hurry up in there.
How much time do you think we got?
Not much. It's taking too long.
Oh, nice.
Getting on.
Going as fast as I can. This is slower, but it's quiet.
Okay.
I hear people out there.
Me too. Boys, you need to move this along.
Hey, watch him there.
Don't worry, I see him.
Okay.
I'll go check the front.
Please, let me go. I won't say nothing. I swear.
Shut the hell
We got like 7 grand so far. A little over.
Good.
Told you.
Don't count your chickens just yet.
We're getting there. Few more minutes.
Another one down.
That's another one cleared. This
Next.
is looking good.
How much longer?
Nearly there.
Okay, you reckon that's enough now?
Maybe. Yeah, it's never enough.
Well, I am ready to get the hell out of here whenever you are.
Ooh, that was a good one. Did that one quick. Got one more.
Last one. Good.
5
We gotta
grand in
move.
that one. Nice. Come on. Let's go, Arthur. There we go. Yeah. Had flashbacks of playing Fallout with paper clips. Alright. Let's go, boys. Got so much money from that.
I think we're fine. Come on, I'll lead the way.
Let's go. Everybody, stay calm. All of you count to 100 and keep your mouths shut. You understand me?
All hell is about to break loose, and I just know it. I walk a little bit faster, since I'm the one with all the money on me. Gotta go!
And look, over there.
Oh shit.
All right.
Let's go. I don't even want to shoot. I just want to ride and get the hell away from here. Let's go. Come on, keep up, everybody. We're taking the high road, they took the low. I'm gonna keep riding in the direction where I don't see any. Of course they're coming, we just robbed the bank. Got more coming. Oh, there they are. They're coming in. I got that guy's hat. I wasn't even in slow time.
Come on, get across.
Guess we need to beat that train. Yeah. Like how they just give up like that, like the train's not gonna pass in 20 seconds.
Stupid and dangerous. Thank you, Bill.
We're alive and we're paid. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, and that is the problem. Bill, this is a very good take. That you'll be happy, even if it did come with a heap of trouble.
Ah, it was fun.
Well, maybe you're right. Now, go on, get out of here. I have some other business to attend to. Don't head directly back to camp, and make sure you ain't followed. Okay. This is Downs.
Oh, it's making me go there. Ugh, damn. This is never good. Oop. Too early. There we go. Let me fill up my dead-eye meter. I need a little bit of... There we go.
Idiot.
Got into a shootout on this road, but good times. The O'Driscolls attacked me. And here's the legendary signpost that I ran into, and Micah fell off his horse on a mission over in this area too. Good times. God, the music is just so good in this game. It always ceases to amaze me. Alright, I believe this is them. Yep. Oh, there we go. Keep up.
Come here.
Puppy. Do some good before I do some bad.
My husband's not cold in the ground, and you've come back here. Archie, I nearly paid off what was owed.
Your husband knew the rules when he took that money. Now, I'm real sorry about the way things turned out, but he had a choice. Ain't my fault about the way the world is.
He didn't have a choice. He was good, and he did good. There wasn't no choice in that. And you've as good as killed him yourself, and don't kid yourself. You had a choice.
You speak as if killing was something I cared about.
You ever wonder about eternity? You should.
I hope it's hot and terrible, Mrs. Downs. Otherwise, I'll feel I've been sold a false bill of goods. Now, please, give me that money.
I was like, I know where I'm going.
Either you got a lazy eye or lack of respect. Which is it, boy?
I ain't got no lazy eye. No respect for the likes of you.
Well, maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black, on your behalf. You think on that, boy?
Well, maybe you shall, sir. And maybe other events will transpire.
You best stick to them books, because mark my words on this. Vengeance is an idiot's game. Ah, Mrs. Downs, thank you for your punctuality. It's next to godliness, isn't it?
That's cleanliness.
I'll have to take your word on that. Good day.
I like that. Kieran? Yeah, Kieran.
Just fine, sir, just fine. I must say, all this adventuring, wandering over mountain passes, being chased and running for our lives, surely agrees with you.
Next time we run an errand to get what's going on.
Come on, Arthur. Don't pretend that
Jose
wasn't
and John
kind
are
of
looking
fun.
for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that
Yes.
was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
I will do that later, because we're going to call it a video here. Thank you, everybody, for staying tuned and keeping up with me when we play Red Dead Redemption 2. Today is Friday, the 30th of April. I'm going to be making another video on Sunday, the 2nd of May. So please come back and check me out that evening for the video. As I said in the beginning of the video, I would love to hear your thoughts about what they could possibly do for a Red Dead Redemption. Oh, always interrupting me.
I've seen too many friends get killed to see it as quite so fun.
Well, I'd rather be shot for an outlaw than hanged for a thief.
Reckon it's about the same in the end.
Maybe. Anyway, it was fun.
Sure.
Well, as I was saying, tell me what your thoughts are about possibility of Red Dead Redemption 3. That's a conversation I've been thinking about a lot recently.
Kill them. I'm gonna kill all of them.
Who, Mrs. Adler?
Those O'Driscolls. I'm gonna find them and kill each and every one of them bastards. Just watch me.
You've had a bad time, but we ain't in the revenge business. It don't keep you fed.
Just watch me.
Stop giving me that lost puppy look.
So, you're speaking to me at least.
Gotta pause it so I don't get interrupted again. Yeah, they haven't announced anything for Red Dead Redemption 3. Red Dead Redemption 3. But it's just something that popped into my head the other day. What they could do for a story. Would they maybe do a young Arthur or a young Dutch, and focus on, you know, the very founding of the Vanderlyn gang? That would be awesome, and I think that would make so many people happy to be able to play that story. And maybe have it just like skip over a series of years leading up to the Blackwater incident, and kind of keep up with how this game has kind of carried the story. How, you know, Red Dead Redemption 1 was like the end, and Red Dead Redemption 2 was the prequel, and then maybe they could just do another prequel. I just thought about that because this game came out in 2018, and in 2021, it is just still such an amazing, beautiful game that is still kind of like the industry standard for a AAA title story game, in my opinion. And tell me what your thoughts are on the possibility of a third installment in this series. And tell me if you had a favorite part, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks as always, and this has been the Level Up Lounge.